Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kim. So I'm gonna call these kind of segments like, because it's like a Q&A. So actually, after posting my other videos, first off, everybody thank you for the support, because I was not expecting that. I got a lot of questions, a lot of compliments, and just a lot of encouragement. Like, I was not expecting this. So anybody who has been watching, thank you. Anybody who has subscribed, thank you. Anybody who's liked the videos, thank you. So anyway, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. So it's a Q&A section. It's only like a couple questions, so I'm gonna call these segments Let's Talk About It. So I did get a couple, let's see, like 3 questions from my Instagram. I'm gonna link excuse me, I'm gonna put down all my information down below, how you can contact me or find me on the gram, on Snap. You can really find me on only really those 2 things, so I'll put them down in the description box below. So first question was, what made me want to go from health admin to nursing? Background. So I already have a bachelor's degree in health services with a minor in health administration. And another thing is that people are like, why are you going LPN if you already have a bachelor's degree? Like, Kim, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm just like, do you pay my bills? Do you pay my bills? I didn't think so. No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, I went the LPN route. I honestly think why did I go the LPN route? What was my true reason going? I think it was just the fact, like, I get nervous kind of quick. So I wish I would have did nursing while I was actually in my university or at my university, but I was a student athlete too, so I think at that time I don't think I was actually organized enough or, you know, prioritize my things enough where I would be able to handle traveling, playing sports, and studying. I just don't think I would have handled that well. And then knowing how much now being in nursing school, how much you have to be organized and prioritize and how much time you really got to put in it. I know for my personal self, just personally, I would not have made it. Like, I would not have been successful. And I know people are probably like, why would you speak like that? I mean, I just know myself. I feel like you really have to know yourself. So, off of that, I went LPN, I think just because, why not? I mean, I know it goes through, like, you'll have to go through a whole nother year to get to your RN. I mean, the program I'm in bridges into the RN program. But, I mean, I really just wanted to have that LPN experience, I guess. Actually, this answers the question. I wanted to have that LPN experience, start working as a nurse, as an LPN. And then while I bridge into my RN program, I could still be working as an LPN. So I think it just works out for me. That's just me. So anyway, what made me go from health admin to nursing? Honestly, when I was in college, look, y'all, I went from one major to another major, and I was in business admin. They tried to tell me about I had to go take accounting. Absolutely not. Dropped. And I always knew I wanted to be in the health field because I've always been that person where I just always want to help somebody. But I wanted to help somebody in like a different way. So I thought health administration, it's so broad where I could get a job really anywhere in the health field. That's how I felt at the time, okay? And then I graduated and I was just like, what is this? Like, what is this? This is not what I was thinking, right? Because I was a billing specialist. And honestly, I've been very fortunate. Like, thank the Lord. I have been very fortunate of finding job. Like, I found my first full-time job paying me pretty decent out of college, and gosh, they had my back. Okay, like they had my back for real. Like they were so understanding. I actually just recently put in my 2 weeks for my at that place. I was there for about 10 months because I actually worked from home before I went there. So health admin, it just didn't feel like, especially being a billing specialist, for some that may be working. Like as me as a billing specialist, I was able to, you know, get the insurance under control, someone's insurance under control, and you know, help them get back into therapy. I love seeing our participants, which at where we work, or where I worked, we called them our friends, because I worked in a disabled community where you have like either intellectual disabilities or you know, you're wheelchair bound. So I love seeing people get back into therapy because I was able to help them. But it was something about seeing like the occupational therapists and the physical therapists and the speech therapists there, like, do the hands-on work. And that's what I was looking for when I was thinking about helping someone. So I went from health admin to nursing because I want to physically help somebody. Like, let me help you. Let me help you. Like, I think there's something so fulfilling about that, to be able to physically help someone. Like, I don't want the what's the word? I'm parched. I'm sorry. Plus I'm a little stuffed up. Like, this weather, y'all. I know y'all saw that. Anyway, so where was I? Going into nursing, like, I wanted to physically help someone. I mean, I don't want all that, like, yeah, I helped you, I did that, you out the hospital because of me. No, it's the fact that I was able to help you with a team of people. You know, I'm not that freaking selfish, honestly. But just that physical, like, it's so just fulfilling. Like, that's what I was looking for, a fulfilling type of work. So that's why I went from health admin to nursing. I hope that answered the question. So my second question is, what's nursing school like? I actually should have wrote down the names of the people who asked me these questions. Actually, I think the first question was, you know what, I'm not going to put names out there because I don't know if they want to remain anonymous or not. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so what's nursing school like? Nursing school is hard as heck. It's tiring. It's exhausting. It's frustrating. It pushes all buttons, y'all. All buttons, okay? But I absolutely love it. It's challenging, yet it pushes you to the point where you don't want to quit. Now, there's some anatomy and physiology. Woo, how many times did I want to quit that? I would come home crying. And I was in the evening program, so I had class from 6 to 10. So I would come home crying. Like, I go to work, to go to school, to come home crying. Like, I was so stressed my first quarter. But honestly, I know I just downed nursing school. Like, whoa. But honestly, nursing school is wonderful. It helps you grow up. It helps you be more organized, because in nursing school you have to be organized. Like, and I'm not an organized person, y'all. Like, I'm that person that has organized chaos. I'm that person, but I have become a little bit more organized every little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a little bit more organized. It helps you prioritize. So what do you need to focus on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I haven't done all of this overnight. Like, I haven't completely changed as a person, like organization and prioritizing, but it has helped me, because if you don't have those two, you're not going to make it. That's why I failed my first quarter. That is why I failed my first quarter, because I didn't prioritize enough. And I was so mad at the world when I failed that class, and so disappointed in myself. But if I would have just put in the time I needed, I wouldn't have been in that position. So you always gotta check yourself. Do I like nursing school? Absolutely. I do love it. As challenging as it is, I love it. I do. What made you want to be a nurse? Which is actually goes hand in hand with the first question. I just want to help somebody, like actually hands-on helping somebody. I'm such a hands-on person where if I can't do a hands-on, or I get bored. Like, I don't know how else to put that. Like, I get bored. So I'm so hands-on, and I love that feeling of helping someone, like, right there. Like, there's no middleman. I helped you. You know what I mean? Like, it's something about that. Like, I love people in general. I'm definitely a people person. I'm very outgoing. So when it comes to nursing, I feel like that just checks off all the boxes. It's hard, yet there's structure. Even though I know being a nurse can be a little chaotic, but there's some type of structure. But it checks off me being around people. I love being around people. It checks off helping people physically, like hands-on. I'm helping you. Here's your meds. Here, let me help you get to the bathroom. All types of stuff. So, like, it's so fulfilling. It's such a fulfilling job. It's so worth it. Career. So that's why I wanted to be a nurse. Also, I feel like this is a good time to share of like how I'm feeling going into the first quarter again. How am I feeling going into the first quarter again? I actually feel wonderful. Like I said, I was very mad at myself and the world when I failed my first quarter by one freaking point. And it wasn't anatomy, which was my hardest class. Passed it with flying colors. It wasn't my other class, which I passed with flying colors. I need to find the name of the class because it was like an intro. I think was it fundamentals? I forget, but it was kind of like just like an intro kind of class, and I failed it by 1 point. So I actually feel really good going into this quarter. I feel more, like I feel like I have a lot more rest, okay, because we had that break. And actually, I have had a job since the 21st of December because I put in my 2 weeks before Christmas. So I've had a lot of rest. I feel more prepared because I know what to look forward to, I guess, even though I've switched into a whole different program. I'm at the same school, but I switched from the evening program to the day program. So it's going to be a little different, but I feel like I know what I'm going into. Yet this time I know what I need to do. Okay, like I need to get organized. I need to prioritize. I need to, make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing, reading what I need to be reading, not slacking off, I've learned to freaking say no. Organize, time management, y'all. Time management. It is not easy going to work, then going to school. And I recently just got married in August of 2018. So it's like all that, like my poor husband, like we got married in August. I started nursing school in September. We enjoyed 1 whole month of marriage with nothing else, and I decided to throw school back on him. So, I feel like within that last quarter I've grown up and I just know what to expect. So I feel pretty good going into my first quarter again, even though I failed the first time. But switching the programs actually helps me graduate sooner. So when I was in the evening program, I wouldn't have graduated until 2020 September 13th, 2020. It was 2 years. Yeah, it was 2 years in the evening program. But in the day program, you will graduate in a year. So technically, I'm back on track, and I'll actually graduate ahead of time. So my class starts next week. So I should be graduating in December. What a Christmas gift, right? So, and I actually have this one class, which is great. Since I have switched my job, it helps me pick up more hours. So it is a little bit more expensive because there's a lot more stuff at once, but I only have one class this quarter, so that's wonderful. Helps me be able to save. I have more time. And it's not so stressful. That one class, it should not be that stressful, but I shouldn't speak so quickly. But it shouldn't be that stressful. It'll probably actually help me by having that one class. So when by the time next quarter comes in March, you know, maybe it'll help me do my time management better, or organize better, or prioritize better. So yeah, that's really about it. If you guys have like any more questions, or you know, any ideas, please comment down below, or you can send me some questions or suggestions or comments on my Instagram, which I'll put down in the description box below. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed this because, you know, like I said, this segment is going to be called like Let's Talk About It. So it's like the Q&A segment, which, like I said, let's talk about it. So yeah, and you know, but relax. Like, look, just got the shower. Like, I want it to be a relaxed time, like not all glitz and glam, because I'm not about to sit up here and put makeup on every time I get on the camera, because I want it to be the real me. This is who I am. I just got the shower and I'm recording a video just for you. So yeah, so you, like I said, if you have anything to say, or you know, just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and reach out to me on any of